po, no? Kasi hindi man yan siya ang part sa articles of impeachment. Ala man siyang connection sa allegedly sinabi ni BP Inday Sara about this threatening a high public official, no? That is not. If they want to prove, ito po yung rules kasi, if they want to prove bad moral character, that can be objectionable. Kasi para ang tingin ko, ipipresent nila yung sheriff, yung ginawa nila para to prove yung bad moral character ni BP Inday. That is not allowed. Meron pong proceedings or rules on how to object on that. Because you have to, aside from that, you have also to contain only on the allegations stated in the articles of impeachment. Outside than that, that is objectionable.
Opo, para lang sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan, yung layunin po ng prosecution, kung bakit po nila isinama yung sheriff na yon, ay para po ito sa ilalim ng 4th Article of Impeachment na may kaugnay nga sa alegasyon na pagbabanta at destabilisasyon laban kay Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. At gagamitin po nila itong ng prosecution, yung testimonya daw ni Andres o yung sheriff na yan upang patunayan na si VP Sara ay may tendency to inflict violence o yung tinatawag na kaugaliang gumamit po ng karahasan, attorney.
Yes po. Yan po yung talaga yung tinatawag natin, they are proving a bad moral character. No? Under the rules of evidence, that is objectionable kasi you cannot, unless kasi po that the other party or si VP Sara is alleging that she is a good person, that she has not done that, in order to impeach it, pwede nila i-present yung sheriff din to prove yung tendencies, no? But aside from that, of course, that is one. And aside from that, of course, is the fact that that is not relevant to the main issue on the Article 4, no? Ay yung the 4th Articles of Impeachment complaint. Now, I think, and the moment that they will say, Your Honor, we are ready with our witness and we are presenting the sheriff, the purpose of the testimonies are as follows. Magtatanong man yung impeachment court, any comment or objection, we object to the presentation of this witness because his testimony will be irrelevant, Your Honor, and not included in the article of impeachment number 4. So magro-rule po ang Senate niyan. So that is an issue whether or not to allow this person to testify. Kasi irrelevant po talaga eh. Wala talaga siyang connection dito sa pinagsasampa ng mga kaso sa kanya.
Kasi tinutukoy nila itong si Abe Andres na court sheriff noon na sinuntok ni VP Sara noong Hulyo ng taong 2011 nang siya pa'y mayor pa. Mayor hindi po vice presidente,
yes.
Si vice president sa Davao City. At kung aalamin mo, nangyari po yung panununtok dahil nga o matapos nga ituloy yung demolisyon sa kabila po ng hiling ng alkalde na magkaroon ng palugit ng 2 oras, attorney. So ang tanong ng ilan, impeachable ba ang panununtok kahit nasa taong 2011 pa yung nangyari at hindi vice presidente, mayor pa lamang po noong panahon na yon si si Sara Duterte?
Alam mo, Jade, alam ko yan eh. Because I was there at that time. Alam ko ang whole story about that, no? The BP Inday Sara was just the mayor that time was only asking to delay because she's going to talk to the people na meron ng court order, final na ito, you have to leave and everything. Hindi makatiis, no? Yung sheriff na yun because there was a directive from the judge kasi that say, sige, talaga ituloy yan siya and everything. So, nagkagulo kasi, may nagkasakita, doon siya nagalit. You know, when it involves the masses, yung mga pobre, talagang very passionate po si BP Inday niyan to protect them. Well, it is true that probably the processes they have to live. But all she wanted that time was to make it peaceful because if she will be there, susunod yun sa kanya yung mga tao eh. Sabihin na, okay, dahan-dahan tayo, maglipat tayo, tapos mapakiusapan at magawa ng paraan. Now, with respect to your question on whether or not this is a matter that is part of the impeachment complaint, of course not. Because, alam mo po, pag meron po tayong articles of impeachment at nakasaad po doon sa 4, no? na four corners of that articles of impeachment na ang nirereklamo is yung alleged threat against the the President BBM, no? Doon lang po tayo mag-confine. Any in all matters that happened before, after, or not relevant to that case is not allowed. Now, the only thing that I see is that if ang defense po ni BP Inday Sara on that particular impeachment is saying that I'm a good person, I haven't done that before, she will prove her good moral character, then the prosecution may present evidence to prove her bad moral character. Yun po ang point no, para lang somehow may tendency. Pero without which, na sila-sila lang ang gagawa noong presentation ng sheriff, is that is a case that is objectionable. Hindi po yan siya papayagan. So yun po ang rules. No? Medyo technical yung rules and evidence. Now, what I see here, Jade, is that this is actually optics. Ako, aking sinusubaybayan itong ginagawa nila. Starting from the ABP of the prosecution, yung naglalakad sila na nagtataka ako, akala ko parang sinihan ito, ano bang nangyayari, itong marcha-marcha pa. Number 2, yung kanilang optics na aawayin nila, tunog lata, mga and everything, no? And number 3, ito na naman ngayon, no? They are going to present witnesses na parang somehow na magkiliti sa utak ng mga tao. These are all manipulation of the mind, and these are all optics. It always now confirm my thinking that indeed their evidence is are actually weak.
Parang nagkakaroon po ng trial by publicity na, attorney.
Exactly. That is what I am trying to say. You found the right words, Jade.
Doon kay Mary Grace Piatos, para na rin sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan, bakit nasama po nila itong Mary Grace Piatos na ito? Ay para po doon, sa maling paggamit ng 612.5 million pesos na confidential funds ng Office of the Vice President at ng Department of Education. At ayon nga, nitong si House Prosecutor at Representative Terry Ridon, ang pagpapatunay daw, yung sa pagiging totoo o kathang-isip lamang ng pangalang ito ang magsisilbing matibay na ebidensya kung nagkakaroon ho ba ng korupsyon o peking resibo. Kung maalala po natin, itong si Mary Grace Piatos, doon sa investigasyon po ng Kamara noong 2024, lumitaw po ito dahil ito raw yung baga pumipirma o lumalagda po sa mga acknowledgement receipt ng pagtanggap ng confidential funds sa attorney.
Well, as I understand is that ganito po yan. There is a certain Mary Grace Piatos, pero pseudonym ang ginamit niya. It is a real person because she accepts money, and I believe that this person is a confidential informant under sa DepEd noon. Okay, let's go back. First is that we know for a fact that the confidential funds given to the DepEd kay Vice President Sara noon, hindi po yun requested but given from the funds ng Presidente. Okay, share yan sa'yo. Tapos binigay, malapit na, 11 days lang maubos, no? So, we know that fact. Now, bakit po merong kailangan na mag-investigate or magkaroon ng intelligence sa mga eskwelahan? Because number 1, alam po natin na yung po mga bata, lalo sa mga state universities, nare-recruit po para po pumunta sa bundok ng mga NPA, para maging NPA. We have seen yung 19 na namatay and other mga children na mga bata, no? I will not say children, mga bata pa, mura pa ang pag-iisip. Kasi yan po yung mga bata na yan kasi ang kanilang silakbo ng damdamin malakas, no? And kanilang sense of maturity hindi pa po ganap, no? So ibig sabihin yun po ang kanilang i-manipulate, ito pong grupo ng mga NPA, and then they will recruit them and bring them to the mountains. Kaya nga nangyari, maraming mamatay. So I believe that one of the reasons for this confidential funds is to infiltrate this, no?